Welcome back to On the Record. We're here at the Enable Partner Summit 2011, and I'm here with Stephen Fairbanks, who basically is running a lot of the divisions. So tell me what you actually do for CA.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I'm the Vice President of Product Management for the Data Management Customer Solutions Unit or Business Unit within CA. So I am directly responsible for the product management for ArcServe, for the CA ArcServe product line, as well as a product called Irwin, which is a database modeling tool.
So, Irwin, is that a new acquisition?
No, Irwin's been in the company for many, many years.
Tell me a little bit more about it.
Irwin is not directly related with ArcServe in terms of data protection, but it's an application that's great for reverse engineering database models and allowing you to set standards throughout your organization for databases. And so it's essentially a database modeling tool that for SQL, for Oracle, for all the core databases, allow you to easily take an existing database, bring that into our tool, create a standard or template with that, and then deploy out that template or model to the rest of your company. So it's a great capability for databases.
So you're a sponsor. Actually, I think you're the key sponsor for the event here at Enable. And yet, when people think of managed services, it's the first thing that jumps into their mind. They'll say, "Oh, I better speak to CA." So why are you here?
Well, we're committed, first of all, to our partnership with Enable. Last year, we announced the partnership with Enable to provide data protection capabilities to Enable customers and to MSPs worldwide. And so we're not only committed to Enable, but to our channel and providing these types of solutions. We're excited about what we certainly are accomplishing thus far with Enable, and we have many great things to come as we continue to partner with them and MSPs that are partners of Enable's.
Sounds like a good partnership. And I mean, without those types of services, you're not a managed service provider. So,
yeah, we're excited about the growth and the potential around managed services. We see a lot of our long-term ArcServe partners, value-added resellers, and other service providers that are quickly adopting managed services as part of their product lineup or portfolio. And we're seeing that transition occur in the market, and it's very exciting, and we want to make sure that, of course, ArcServe has solutions, data protection capabilities that are tailored specifically for managed service providers and for providing managed services out to small business customers all the way up to mid-market and even enterprise customers.
yeah, I've been kind of impressed here about how many people are selling managed services to enterprise partners.
Absolutely. I think the value proposition for managed services is the same for a small business as well as an enterprise. And as a result of that, enterprises are just as interested in outsourcing, if you will, their IT and focusing on their core business and what makes them great.
So talk about the cloud a little bit, because the same people who are becoming MSPs are now the people who are leading that whole brigade, or whatever you want to call it, for the most part, into the cloud. What's your opinion on the cloud and how CA will fit in?
So CA has a very comprehensive cloud strategy, but I can speak specifically to ArcServe and the ArcServe cloud strategy, which is, cloud is a very integral part of the future, and companies are looking to implement cloud, whether it's private or public clouds, and ArcServe is committed to supporting both environments. So whether it's an MSP who's building their own private cloud capability, we want to ensure that the ArcServe products work well with that private cloud and allow them to either protect on-premise systems into their private cloud, or to protect the private cloud itself with our robust backup and recovery and replication failover capabilities. So that's, and then looking at public clouds as well, there are some managed service providers maybe who are a bit smaller, who don't have perhaps the resources to build out their own private cloud infrastructure, and they're relying on public clouds. And as a result, we've also support with our products several public cloud vendors, for example, Amazon Web Services as well as Microsoft Azure as public clouds.
Just to mention two small ones.
Just to mention two small ones, that's right.
Yeah.
So both private and public are key parts of our strategy. Cloud, of course, is here to stay. It's definitely changing the game, and in many ways, especially with regards to backup and recovery.
So, you know that backup and recovery, and when you think about it, I mean, anything to do with storage and security, if you aren't offering that to your clients at a really high level, and when I say at a really high level, like not going back with products that are 20 years old, but you have to have it. If you're not doing anybody a service.
That's right. I mean, it's important to have solutions that are built for today's modern infrastructure, and for the cloud and for virtualization and so forth. And Arc Service specifically has, in many ways, rebuilt the ArcServe product from the ground up to ensure that we are meeting the needs of our customer base.
Yeah, and I think it's, quite frankly, from a CA point of view, it's pretty much becoming a flagship product for them.
Certainly, ArcServe is an important part of CA, and we're excited, to be, a key part of CA, and to also integrate with other CA capabilities, and so that whether you're looking at various other groups within CA, they also need storage management capabilities to round out their solution for their customers, and so they're looking at of course, the ArcServe products to build out those solutions for their customers, whether it's enterprise or mid-market customers. And certainly ArcServe is a key part of that.
So right now we know that less than 20% of all the VARs in North America have gone to managed services, and even less of them are doing anything in the cloud, and then offering different services or applications or hardware or software as a product. They're not doing any of that stuff. What would your comments be to them? Is it too late? Have they missed the game?
Absolutely not. I think with the growth would suggest that we're just starting. I mean, I think the 20% would indicate that we're just at the tip of the iceberg, if you will, with regards to how big this opportunity is, and the market is definitely shifting. We see that shift occurring. What's interesting is with backup and recovery, if you look at some research data that comes from different analyst firms, Forrester, for example, in 2009 asked what are the ideal managed services that you want, or what are the most critical managed services that you want to provide for your organization. Backup and recovery, storage backup and recovery is always up there, either 1 or 2 on the list. And so, we're really excited about that. It's something that's a critical need, and we're committed to providing it.
Yeah, when you look at your average desktop or notebook nowadays, is what, $500, and everybody's worried about that if something goes wrong. What's that data worth? It could be millions.
Absolutely. I mean, and we protect, everything from the desktop and laptop to, remote office servers, all the way to the servers that reside in the data center itself. And we have a whole, we have very robust solutions to protect, whatever your RTO and RPO happens to be, how critical security is to you. We have a solution that's tailored to meet the specific needs of you as a business, depending on what kind of recovery time objectives you're trying to meet, what kind of security you're looking for, and certainly the costs that you're able to afford and pay for.
Terrific. Steve, pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hope you'll come back some other time.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Bye-bye.